rights advocate Rinu Oduala has taken to her official Twitter page to react following the report that the former governor of Lagos State, national leader of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC and presidential candidate for APC, Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu, named Kashim Shettima, the former senator who represented the good people of Borno Central and former governor of Borno State, as his running mate for the general 2023 presidential election. While sharing on her official Twitter page, Rinu Oduala made it known that the same Senator Kashim Shettima, who addressed the Vice President and former Attorney General of Lagos State, Oluyemi Oluleke Osinbajo, as an ice cream and popcorn seller, is now running mates as running as the vice presidential candidate for the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. Yeah, the same Senator Shettima, who called the vice president's ice cream and popcorn seller, is now VP candidate. Pastor Shibaja, I hope you heard that loud and clear. It could be recalled that Kashim Shettima, while speaking with press, made it known that despite the good personality of the vice president and former attorney general of Lagos State, Oluyemi Oluleke Osinbajo, he is unfit to win the general 2023 presidential election, adding that a good and nice man cannot make a good leader. You see? A good and nice man cannot make a good leader. Invariably, he's telling us that himself is not a good person. It's only a good man that can make a good a bad person that can make a good leader. Because from his words, we can quote him, you can interpret what he said. A good and nice man cannot make a good leader, but a bad man, a wicked man, can make a good leader. Who does that? Based on this note, Rino Oduala called on the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to pay close attention to what is happening. You can imagine, a good person will not make a good leader. Tinubu and the Shettima will never get to power by the grace of God Almighty. They will lose the election and Peter Obi will win by God's grace, according to Ademola Blessed. It is a pity that this kind of unhealthy utterances is coming from a selected vice president to be. He would be a leader with bitter intent. Osinbajo is a very nice leader. The manner Shettima described the vice presidents and senate presidents, and also the words Tinubu used for Buhari, the president, when they are not yet presidents and vice presidents, I wonder the words they will be using for ordinary people when they get to power. This time, now that ice cream where Yoruba they call Boki Boki Ingo the hawk by himself. These are the set of useless and bad politicians we have. Yes, so you are 100% correct. Bigot extremists. Nasuya with alubasa and grounded pepper. This one they say. Get your PVC and vote rightly. Don't waste your votes at all. It will be hard to have a sane nation, Nigeria, unless we begin to respect ourselves. Fault finding is what many Nigerians have chosen as a hobby. Like, seriously? Well, have you noticed the man Shettima frown past Franca? Did he not go to the primary distributing ice cream and popcorn? Go and check the video. Then what has that got to do with that? A good person cannot make a good president. A good man and nice, a good and a nice man cannot make a good president. What does that mean? What does that imply? Did you hear that? That good and nice man cannot win election. Well, you have seen the level of moral rottenness people Nigeria has degenerated to. I am crying for this country. The evil men and women have taken over our country. This is a challenge to the youth. They must rise up and take what belongs to them. Just like one time Aisha Buhari was complaining that the husband's government has been hijacked. I don't think anybody hijacks it. It's the man that just gave them the opportunity because he doesn't have what it takes. So he has to rely on people to do the job for him. So they will take over. Buhari does not have what it takes to be a leader. So we have to assign people that will be speaking on his behalf. And that's why it is so difficult for him to just even relate with the people. So according to them, a nice and good man cannot say make a good leader. The terrorist man was busy running his stinking mouth on national TV calling the VP names. Just imagine the audacity. So now then go rule till 2031. That is policies of that moment. We have moved. Now move K. Yeah. Move to where? That is what an ingrate deserve. Shettima has been rewarded for insulting the VP. For how long are we going to continue to deceive ourselves? Nigeria political space is populated mostly by very irresponsible and satanic people who are all hair-bound. Definitely they will be punished hereafter. Nigeria political arena needs urgent cleansing through whatever means, except a very drastic action is taken. The politics won't act in the interest of the good people of Nigeria. If not the kind of useless policies we play in this country, who is Shettima to stand before Osinbajo, a professor of law? I was just even wondering when they say Shettima, when they were even the names, his name was part of the names, other names that were flying left, right, and center. Say, like seriously, what? The only thing they will tell you, it was a banker. He was a banker. That's just what I hear. God will surely disgrace them. Shettima mocks Osinbajo. God will surely mock them. Shettima looks very wicked in his face. Please, does this man Shettima have teeth in his mouth, especially in the front? Those people without front teeth are wicked people. He wants to set Suya. Any problems with that? Set of a Indiala, Tinubu Shettima. Chai, this woman, sense for your head is too much. That is something to remember there. God bless the womb that brought you to this world. Yoruba people, una don hear. Same Boko Haram sponsor, Shettima, abi wetin him call himself. Yes, he was doing his work then as the DG to Tinubu, so it is acceptable. Even if he killed people at that time, he was still doing his job. But we know that there's something called a character assassination. Though he came out to be apologizing, if really didn't know that what he did was bad, why apologizing? He would have said that. That is to tell you that they are so reckless in their thinking, in their actions, and all of that. Once the deed has been done, committed such an act, they will come and be begging, and a lot of things must have been destroyed. And you say it was politics and politics. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.